Today we're going to work on conversions. Over to the right, I just put some of the more common conversions that you might need for today's lesson. So the different length ones: 1 foot equals 12 inches, 1 yard equals 3 feet, 1 mile equals 5,280 feet. For measuring liquid, we can do cups to ounces, pints to cups, quarts to pints, and gallons to quarts. For doing weight, the only one we'll need right now is pounds to ounces. And for measuring time, 1 minute is 60 seconds and 1 hour is 60 minutes. Alright, let's pretend we're going from measuring length. How many inches are in, let's do 4 feet. So 4 feet equals how many inches? Okay. The easiest way to do this is if we look at our table, we know that 1 foot equals 12 inches. So we're going to take 4 feet and multiply that by 12. I'm just going to write that up and down to make the multiplication a little bit easier. 12 times 4. Okay, we start with 4 times 2 equals 8. Then we move over to 4 times 1 equals 4. So 4 feet is equal to 48 inches. Let's say we wanted to know how many ounces was in 5 pounds. The abbreviation for pounds is LB. So 5 pounds equals how many ounces? Okay, so if I look over here, I know that 1 pound is 16 ounces. So I'm going to take my 5 and multiply that by 16. Okay, we multiply, it's easiest to write the bigger number on top. So I'm going to do 5 times 16. 5 times 6 is 30. So I put my 0 down and my 3 on top. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 3 more is 8. So 5 pounds equals 80 ounces. Let's try to use our conversions to do a story problem. This one says a camp counselor is building a bench to put near a fire pit. She has 1 piece of wood that is 3 yards long and 1 piece of wood that is 7 feet long. If she places these pieces of wood end to end to make the bench, what will the length of the bench be in feet? So our question is, what will the length of the bench be in feet? Now, in order to solve this, we have to have all the same unit. So right now we have 3 yards and we have 7 feet. We can't just add yards plus feet. We have to make the yards into feet. So we know that we have 3 yards. If we look at our conversion, 1 yard equals 3 feet. So in order to turn 3 yards into how many feet? I'm going to multiply my 3 yards by 3 feet in each yard, and that will give me 9 feet. The next step is to add that 9 feet to our 7 feet that we already have. So our total answer is going to be 16 feet. We're going to draw a picture to model that one more time. So if this is my piece of wood that is 3 yards long, so right here is 1 yard, right here is 1 yard, right here is 1 yard. I know that 1 yard is equal to 3 feet. So each of these pieces is 3 feet. What I'm doing when I'm converting from yards to feet for my number sentence is just my 3 yards times my 3 feet for each yard. Okay, then I'm going to add on the 7 other feet for my bench. So now I have 3 times 3, which gives me 9 feet over here, plus my 7 feet on this side. Okay, and 9 plus 7 is 16 feet. Let's practice one more. This story problem says Mr. Richards has 5 pounds of clay. Each student needs 1 ounce of clay to complete an art project. How many students can complete the art project? Okay, so we know that he has 5 pounds of clay, and each student needs 1 ounce. We're trying to figure out how many students can complete the art project. So if we look over at our conversion, we know that 1 pound equals 16 ounces. So we're going to take the 5 pounds that he has multiply that by 16 ounces to figure out how many students can complete the project. So we write that up and down. 16 times 5. 6 times 5 is 30. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 3 is 8. So 80 students should be able to complete the art project. Now what we're doing when we solve that is we have our 5 pounds of clay, and we know that each pound is equal to 16 ounces. So there's my 5 pounds. Each pound is 16 ounces. So I just take 5 times 16 to get my answer of 80.